In Abraham Verghese's novel, Cutting for Stone, it is obvious from the moment we read the title that stone will play a large role in the book. Stone becomes one of the biggest central symbols, presenting itself in multiple ways, such as in the last names of the main characters and in the Hippocratic Oath. Stone can be interpreted in many different ways and is seen most prominently through three things: the characters Thomas Stone being similar to a stone, how things are missing at missing, and how questions we have may be hard to answer. If we pay close attention to details regarding Thomas Stone, we can infer that as a character, he is like a stone. If the events that unfold at Missing Hospital are like lava, then Thomas Stone is a sturdy boulder that stands firmly in the middle of the flow. The way that Thomas is described in the operating room makes it seem as though he just walks in and makes things happen around him. His skills as a surgeon are described using words such as courage, boldness, and calmness. It is as if his presence, along with Sister Mary Joseph Praise's presence, makes any and all operations go smoothly and without effort. Along with his expertise as a surgeon, we are also told about Stone's personality. He is described as being outwardly quiet, but intense and even mysterious, just like a piece of stone. However, like any other stone being surrounded by lava, he melts and joins the chaos of the molten stream. The discovery of Sister Mary Joseph Praise's labor is what begins to heat him up. As Matron turns the patient over to Dr. Stone, it is immediately obvious that he loses his cool. He scrambles to find instructions on what to do with a woman in an unhealthy labor, as he has never dealt with such a situation before. In the chaos, he rashly decides to throw the lives of two babies aside in an attempt to save Sister Mary Joseph Praise. Luckily, Hema arrives just in time to save the lives of the two boys, but in doing so, Sister Mary's life is lost. After these events, Stone melts. He can no longer hold his firm stance in between the lava flow and melts away in an effort to escape it all. The bigger overall symbol of stone is how it represents something that is missing at Missing. After Thomas, Missing's resident stone, melts away, there are two big roles that need filling in the hospital: surgeon and father. Thomas is supposed to be both of these things, but as we know, he could not handle the sudden appearance of the two infants and the death of his most loved one. In an act of courage, Dr. Ghosh, Missing's general practitioner, steps up to be both of these things. He serves as the father for Shiva and Marion, and also fills in for all the surgeries that Dr. Stone should have been doing. However, if we didn't realize it straight away, we eventually realized that Shiva and Marion are missing something that is very dear to any orphan: answers. Why did Stone run away? What were my mother and father like? As we continue reading, we can see Shiva and Marion cutting for stone, or, in simpler words, looking for answers. They are seeking answers to what is missing in their life and potentially even hoping to get it back. I believe that one of the reasons why they become doctors is so that they can feel more like their father. Stone is what is missing in their life, and by seeking to be more like their father, they are able to feel like they knew him better. From the moment we read the title, stone becomes an important symbol in Cutting for Stone. Thomas Stone, Missing's famous surgeon, seems to resemble a stone, while at the same time, Verghese is able to construct a figurative meaning behind the word. As readers, it reminds us that not only Shiva and Marion, but Missing as a whole is missing something from the moment Thomas leaves. It not only pops up again in the Hippocratic Oath, but we also think of it every time we open our book to begin our reading again. It reminds us that we all have questions about our lives and tells us that answers may be very hard to find, just as a stone is hard to cut.